In this video, we are going to start to talk about square roots and radicals. They're essentially the same thing. So it says, what does a square root look like? So you have a symbol for that, right? And it is a symbol on your calculator as well. It is right there, right above your x squared button is your square root. All calculators, all phones have that symbol and have that button. How do you simplify a square root? In order to simplify a square root, you need, so like a square root is an operation. So in order to do that operation, you are looking for a perfect square. Or a perfect square. So what is a perfect square? So perfect squares are numbers like 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. All right, so there's a reason why those are called perfect squares, and it's because 4 consists of 2 times 2. 9 consists of 3 times 3. 16 consists of 4 times 4, 5 times 5, 6 times 6. So those values create, when you multiply a number times itself, it creates a perfect square. Okay, so so this list literally could go on and on and on and on. But these are kind of some of your most common ones: 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. You could go to 7 times 7, which is 49, 8 times 8, 9 times 9, 10 times 10, 11 times 11, and then I would even add 12 times 12. And then it goes on and on and on and on. But these first chunk are really by far the most common ones that you'll see. In fact, these smaller ones are definitely, you'll see over and over and over and over again. All right, so to do a little bit of operations with it, it says, we're going to start off by just kind of writing the square root in symbols. So the square root of 121 looks like that. And then what is the answer to that? So that's something you plug in the calculator. You could just know what multiplies together to get that. First thing though is you do have to know that it is a perfect square. And to simplify that, the square root of 121 is 11. And that's something either I'm going to know or I'm going to plug it into the calculator. But why does it work that way? The why is because square roots undo squares. Everything in math kind of has a do and an undo. So if you added 5, you would subtract 5 to kind of undo that process. If you multiplied by 10, you would divide by 10 to undo that process. So here's the idea behind this, is that 121, if you square root it, it's the fact that 121 is 11 times 11, or 11 squared. And so squaring and square rooting are both operations, but those operations undo each other. So they cancel each other. And what it leaves you with is that value on the inside. So the square root of 121 is 11 because it's 11 times 11. Right? And you could do a whole bunch of those. The square root of 25 is 5 because it's 5 times 5. So 5 squared, the square root would cancel the square. Square root of 49 is 7 because it's 7 times 7. Okay, so that's kind of the basic idea of it. And then we'll also in the next video talk about how to approximate some of these things without a calculator.